I want to start the video off by saying I got a new lamp. I love it so much. Let's see if I can show you. Not really. I can't really show you that well. It's a mid-century spaghetti lamp. It's so amazing. Anyways, so I'm going to review, this is Not a Drop to Drink by Mindy McGinnis. And I'll first start talking about what it's about. Lynn lives in America where the water supply is dwindling and cholera is taking the lives of many people. She's fortunate enough to live with her mother on their own homestead with their own little pond. And they're also blessed with many of the skills that it takes to survive while society is dissolving around them. And there is a cost to that, though, being always on the defense. It's left the two women very desensitized and quite hardened emotionally. Their kind of philosophy is that anyone who approaches their pond either leaves thirsty or doesn't leave at all. They're very independent and capable of taking care of any threats that have approached them. However, they start to see black smoke billowing on the horizon and hearing gunshots in the night, and it becomes apparent that they may not be able to take care of all problems and that there is one approaching that is beyond their power, perhaps, to stop. At first glance, this book has quite a strong premise for a young adult novel. You have two independent females of different ages, and it's set in a world that's not, centered around the destruction of teenagers. And the environment is actually quite plausible. Like, water running out is a lot more plausible than a world ruled by an evil dictator that forces you into an arena. After reading Cormac McCarthy's The Road, I was coming down from this great high, and when I read The Dust Jacket, I thought, this could possibly be like The Road for the young adult genre. And that was exciting to me. I don't know if such a book already exists, but this seemed promising to me. I had really high expectations for this book, and perhaps that was part of the problem. I can say that I am not the target audience for this book. And before I, go into my review, I'm a little hesitant to be negative because I'm a sensitive person, and I know that this is, a debut novel. This is someone's baby. But to be fair, I have to be honest. Well, when reviewing, I can't hide my thoughts just because I'm concerned about, hurting someone. And that's not my intent at all, to hurt. It's my intent to be honest and to make reviews, simply. So let's get into the deeper issues at hand. Right in the beginning of, the first chapter, I felt like Lynn's thoughts are not fully formed or fleshed out. They're kind of cut short and blunt. I didn't feel like I was reading the thoughts of someone in the scenario that she was in. It didn't seem genuine to me. And then after you're done, like 20% of the book, the story just completely departs from what The Dust Jacket sort of promises. It just kind of meanders far away, and it's injected with all the typical young adult tropes and filler that I wasn't expecting, honestly. Furthermore, regarding to Lynn's character, the author has given her all these basic survival skills, sharpshooting, how to skin animals, how to purify water. But I feel like Lynn lacks basic understanding of concepts that would be apparent to someone who was born in an unforgiving environment, lived under constant threat of men, and has killed numerous people before we even get to her, the beginning of her story. It's of my opinion that either the author didn't think that the young adult audience could handle more gritty details or more adult concepts, or she just didn't understand how someone in Lynn's situation would realistically behave or think. And I believe she fell for one of the most common mistakes I see in young adult novels, which is that the character at hand must change or evolve. There are books that works really well for, and it's explained clearly, but I don't think that's the case here. I think that she really contorted the character into someone that she wasn't, and it wasn't gradual or have plausible reason to happen. After the first couple chapters, I think this book's like in a nosedive. And then in the last 10%, it's like the author's trying to resuscitate the story, but it's dead. It's too late. And the worst part of it is that Lynn has all this action going on around her, but we have no idea what her thoughts are. They're non-existent. And honestly, it's kind of like a fuck you to the character. She just kind of disappears by the end, in my opinion. So, that's not a drop to drink. And we're gonna end this video with a smile. I love you guys. Thanks for watching.